If you're in a spot in your life where you just dislike your job, you dislike everything, you don't want to get up tomorrow, it's Sunday right now. A lot of people don't want to go back to work, and that's completely valid. But if you don't want to do that, I want you to think about why. Do you not like the people you're working with? Do you not like the work itself? Are you listening to bad media? We need to realize exactly what are we doing to feel this way? Something is wrong. We don't just naturally feel this way. You may naturally feel stress, you may naturally feel anxiety, but this deep, like sickening feeling is not natural. And there's a reason for it, man. Like when I go to work and I ask like the first coworker in the morning, I'm like, "Hey, how's your day, man? Like how's it going?" And he's like, "We'll see how it goes." Well, I'm still going to find out. Like, man, that is so negative. That's awful. And I know it doesn't really seem like it. It's one of those little things that we just kind of say to like avoid that conversation with someone. But I am not going to be around that type of person. I'm not going to spend my time like that. Maybe they're having a bad day, but if they're like that every day for like 2 weeks, I'm just not going to ask them. And that is my example of being around bad media, being around these bad negative energies around these influences. Maybe the music you listen to is just so hateful, or your For You page on TikTok is so toxic. All this winter arc, like shave your head, hate yourself, you're not good enough, like all that shit. That is not the shit that I'm going to click like on. I'm going to hold down on that video and I'm going to say, don't show me this, because that's what needs to happen. I found that when I actually decided to listen to good media, to go out there, be positive. Every single day I'm thinking, what can I be grateful for? What can I feel good about? And how am I going to get through this day? That's what changed my life. I wasn't watching Winter Arc videos. I wasn't listening to that coworker that hates his wife, goes home, he goes to work, he goes home, grabs a beer, and that's it. He just hates it. He talks shit about his wife at work. Like, what is that, man? Do you want to be like that person? Do you think that person's happy? Do you want to be like that? Obviously, no, you don't want to be like that, right? So I'm not going to spend time around them. You are the creation of your surroundings. It's toxic and it sucks, but you have a choice to an extent here to not work with that person or to just not let it get to you. Like I was in a job where I was kind of forced to be around someone like that. They were just nitpicky and, to an extent that's fine. I want to grow in my career, but this guy was over the top with it. He was my manager and he was toxic, man. He would yell at you, he'd call you names, and sometimes you can't, leave that situation. I couldn't quit my job. I needed to pay my bills, man. And that's fine. But I actually built the mental toughness to not let that get to me. So you can either walk away from the situation or you can learn to just not let it get to you. And that's really hard. It actually took me like 2 months to just really start to do that or even make the realization. But what I'm trying to say here is you are the creation of the medias you watch. If you feel sick about work tomorrow, I want you to figure out why. Is it the people? Is it the work? If it's the work, save up your money for a couple months and maybe you can find a new job. The job market's kind of tough right now, so maybe you need to actually build that mental resilience and make the realization that your work is not your life. This shift will end. This is going to pass by and you'll be free once again. And will you have to go to work tomorrow? Yeah, you probably will. But it's going to get easier every single day that you're positive and every single day that you're getting rid of that toxic media you're watching. Avoid the negativity, create the positivity. And if you can't find the positivity, you need to create that yourself. Watch who you're with, watch what you're watching, and make the realization of what in this equation, what in this equation is making me feel the way I'm feeling. Something is wrong. If you feel sick, something is wrong and you can figure it out. Just follow the process. Like, comment, follow. I'm here to build a peaceful community and I'm just trying to be real out here. So, yeah, follow.